Well, Griha, let's take our viewers to our top story. Straight away, cracks in the ruling Democratic Alliance. In fact, attacking the BJP for betraying Andhra Pradesh, TDP has decided to pull out its two ministers from Modi government.
TDP chief and Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister Naidu's decision comes in within hours after the Finance Minister Arun Jaitley categorically refused to meet the special status demand for the state.
Jaitley ruled out the demands after negotiations between the allies failed. Remember that TDP and other Telugu parties have been protesting since the government did not make the announcement in the last full budget it presented on February 1st.
In a late-night tweet, Naidu said, and I quote, "I tried reaching out to the Prime Minister to inform him about our decision, but sadly he was unavailable," unquote. Naidu, however, said that his party has not pulled out of the NDA and future course of action will be decided soon.
Well, TDP leader and Civil Aviation Minister, who was to attend the opening of a flagship program of his ministry, has backed out of the event.
We demand justice. We want justice. We demand justice. We want.
It is requested to kindly release an amount of 1,000 crores to the government of Andhra Pradesh for further works in the new capital of Andhra Pradesh state for a financial year 17-18.
This revolt, hours after Finance Minister put cold water on the TDP's persistent demand.
Even though now there is no special category state, so whatever is the financial implication of 90-10 as against 60-40, that is 30%, that advantage should be given to Andhra Pradesh.
But Naidu, it seems, is not ruling out negotiation and has left the door ajar.
See, my Chief Minister went round this capital and the Prime Minister and other ministers also 29 times. He has went all the way to for the sake of my state development. He has approached, he has gone and visited Mr. Gadkari in his village.
Presently, we are having two ministers in the Union Cabinet. So you have decided just now resign from the Union Council.
The BJP still remains hopeful. At the core of this revolt is the promises made by Prime Minister Narendra Modi and his predecessor Manmohan Singh, promising special status to Andhra Pradesh. But why has the centre gone back on the promise? The special category status is given on the recommendations of the National Development Council, which is based on parameters like low resource base, hilly and difficult terrain, low population density or sizable tribal population, backwardness and states which share the international border, economic and infrastructure backwardness, non-viable nature of state finances, and since Andhra was bifurcated, the state meets only the parameter of infrastructure backwardness.
No, it is not possible to give anybody a special status because under the 14th Finite Commission, now the idea has been abolished. Despite this limitation, the centre was funding it as per the special status category, not with the template or tag of special state.
Is the TDP pulling out of the government muscle flexing? Or will he take the next step and quit the National Democratic Alliance? Bureau Report, India Today.
And joining us live on this morning for more on that story is our colleague Ashish Pandey. Now, Ashish, the fact that you were there at the press conference that happened last night and Chandrababu Naidu, it's clearly a pressure tactic that Mr. Naidu is going ahead and exercising. And he's also gone ahead and tweeted and said that he tried to speak with the Prime Minister, although he did not get any response. And now he has claimed that two of his ministers are going to be quitting. So what's the update there and what really is happening as far as the TDP-BJP alliance is concerned?
Today, Griha, is an important day for Andhra Pradesh because today the Chief Minister of State, Chandrababu Naidu, who is also the President of Telugu Desam Party, is presenting state budget. So he'll be presenting state budget today while the budget session is on. So we'll see instead of his party, two ministers of his party is pulling out from the government. The Chief Minister and party chief will be presenting the budget. Just now we spoke to one of the senior colleague of Chandrababu Naidu, and he confirmed that the routine process will go on, though there are several political turbulence between the alliance partner BJP, but the state government will function as usual, and it will go ahead with its scheduled program. Chief Minister will be attending assembly session at around 9 a.m. this morning. He'll be presenting a state budget, a state agriculture budget, and so on. He'll continue having his program. If we talk about both the ministers of the Telugu Desam Party, the cabinet minister, the central minister of Telugu Desam Party, both are present in Delhi. Interestingly, both have cancelled their picked appointment. Ashok Gajapati Raju, the aviation minister, had to attend an aviation event in Hyderabad. He has cancelled. He is not coming to Hyderabad. He is not attending in that aviation event.
Okay.
Same with YS Chowdhury, the MOS independent charge minister. So he is also not attending the scheduled program of his ministry. Meanwhile, we expect that sometime around 11 around, both the minister will seek appointment from Prime Minister, and they'll submit their resignation to Prime Minister.
Ashish, stay on with us. We are also being joined by National Affairs Editor Rahul Srivastav, who is with us on the phone line early this morning. Rahul, good morning. This late night development has thrown a lot of questions as far as the future of the NDA is concerned. Chandrababu Naidu said that he tried to reach out to the Prime Minister. Is there now an attempt by the BJP to reach out? Is there a meeting possibly that is going to take place between the Prime Minister and the Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh to sort out these differences?
Good morning, Ankit. The BJP tried. There was a meeting between Amit Shah, there was a conversation between Mr. Amit Shah and the TDP chief last week, in which Mr. Amit Shah invited him to Delhi. Mr. Chandrababu Naidu sent 3 of his ministers from the government. They had a meeting with them, and then the fact that Mr. Chief in the press conference addressed yesterday. But after that, it seems that it was also clear that Arun Jaitley and the government were telling the Andhra Pradesh TDP that it is not possible within the current constitutional framework to do more for the TDP's demand. And that is why Mr. Chandrababu Naidu went ahead and announced that he will ask.
All right, we seem to have that, audio problem there in Rahul's line. We'll try and reconnect with him as soon as we sort that out. And Ashish, if I can very quickly come to you, is it a pressure tactic, or has Chandrababu Naidu made up his mind to quit the NDA? Because he's not the only ally who is unhappy with the alliance. Shiv Sena, we have already seen, have expressed their unhappiness. Has Chandrababu Naidu made up his mind? All right, I think Reha, we have lost that connection with Ashish as well. Okay, Ashish is back. Ashish, if you heard my question, has he made up his mind, or is it just a strong arm pressure tactic?
Look, we have to understand one thing. A state is scheduled to go for polls early next year. So, yes, Chandrababu Naidu is facing several hurdles, particularly the pressure from opposition party. The state has not performed infrastructure-wise. If you see, there is no visible new capital, there is no visible educational institute or any health institute across the state. So, yes, at delivery front, Chandrababu Naidu is facing difficulty, because he said that he didn't got enough front from central government. That's why he didn't able to build a new capital or visible infrastructure in the state. On the very other side, the opposition party, the principal opposition party, YSR Congress Party, is putting pressure. They are saying that they are only putting forward the demand of special category status. We have to also understand that in 2016, the ruling Chandrababu Naidu-led Telugu Desam Party has agreed on a special category status. Instead of special category status, they had agreed on a special package offered by the central government. But now, in last 15 days, they rejected that package, and now they were also insisting on a special category status to Andhra Pradesh. So yes, there was a change of stand in by Telugu Desam Party, because since state is election year, Chandrababu Naidu will be presenting his last budget as Chief Minister. It will be, and next year the state is going for the polls. So he has to address his people, the people's sentiment. He has to address his own voter. So definitely, it looks like a pressure tactics, or we can say he doesn't have any other option apart from quitting out from central ministry. And we can see, or we can expect that in near future we'll see TDP walking out from NDA also.
All right, we seem to have gotten Rahul Srivastava back online. Rahul, the fact that you were telling us there could possibly a meeting between Chandrababu Naidu and the Prime Minister, is that correct? Or Prime Minister is still waiting him off? What is the scene like?
See, we were told last night that there is a possibility that Chandrababu Naidu still wants to do things decently, and he's not a rash politician as one looks at his political track record, and he may call up the Prime Minister and inform about his next move, and then send the final instructions to his two ministers in the Council of Ministers that what they should be doing and when they should be resigning. Now that little window of opportunity could well be decide a lot of things in case the Prime Minister reaches out at that time. Otherwise, what we can say is that this perhaps is the last window, because we don't say there is no information that there is anybody reaching out to Chandrababu Naidu right now, especially after the Finance Minister's press conference, because it seems the centre, this is a different kind of a coalition leader, BJP, than what it was in the times of Atal Bihari Vajpayee. That there is room for allies, but there is also no room for tantrums beyond a point.
Right.
And that is why, Ankit, I will say that this is perhaps a sign that when even Shiv Sena walked out, there was no reproach to them.
Okay.
And that is where it could be that this could perhaps be the last window as far as the TDP is concerned.
All right, Rahul Srivastava, thank you so much for joining us early morning. Also, thanks to our colleague Ashish for joining us from Andhra Pradesh for more on this story.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you will love to.